Hey guys, it's Cthulthu here. So I just wanted to start this vlog off today by explaining to you a little bit about what I'm going to be doing in the future, not just in terms of vlogs but also videos generally. So some of you might know that I started by making guides. The vlogs were something that came up, once upon a time. I like trying out new ideas. Like I tried to talk about the history of RuneScape for a little while, and even though it was successful for the first two videos, I think you got tired of it after a bit, and yeah, the vlogs actually started as a test, and it was a very popular test that succeeded. So that's how I got into making vlogs. But otherwise I used to just make guide videos, and to be honest, they weren't very good guide videos, because almost every single guide I used to get a comment saying, "Oh, wait a minute, you didn't mention this. This is not what you mentioned in the video wasn't the best way of doing it. There's actually this way, which is far better." So I constantly made mistakes, and that's probably never going to change. But I'm going to continue making those mistakes, because I'm going to continue making guides again. And they're not going to be like really in-depth guides. I don't like all those people that try and make them flashy with all these annotations and everything. All you have to do is listen, and if you listen, you'll get all the information you need, hopefully. Well, I say all the information, I'll probably still skip on a few bits of critical information just to make things a bit more exciting for you when you realise that I hadn't mentioned something and it's going to get you killed. But yeah, so what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be slaying, and slaying gets me a lot of experience, and that's going to facilitate me getting a higher rank in RuneScape. So it's killing two birds with one stone. I'm going to be able to do something that I enjoy, and I'm also going to be able to get a few ranks in this game, probably. I don't think many people will be getting as much experience as me. Well, again, actually, you know what, they could probably just fletch and cook, and they're getting tons more experience than me. But I'm sure I'll still jump up the ranks by just slaying every day a little bit. But yeah, so the reason I brought up my other videos, of course, is because I will be making a few guide videos for Slayer, mainly in concern to some of the newer creatures in the game, like Ganodermic creatures and Jadinkos. I guess they're not really new anymore, but there's surprisingly a lack of mutated Jadinko male guides. Probably because they are not really the best things to be killing for that task, but still, I want to make a video for it, and yeah, so I'm going to be making these guys. I just want to remind you guys, you don't have to watch every single video I make, of course. Watch the ones that you subscribed for, and if you happen to enjoy any of the other types of videos, then watch those as well. But yeah, when I'm making these guide videos, I'm honestly not thinking about you guys in the slightest. You don't even come into my mind at that time. I make the guide videos purely for people that go onto YouTube and want to find out information about a certain creature, about a certain task, about a certain activity. That's what those guides are there for. They're not there for you to watch because, well, they're there for you to watch if you want to watch them, of course, but ideally they're there for people to discover them and watch them because they need to be watching them, not because it appears in their subscription box and they think, oh, let me watch it because it might be entertaining. It won't be entertaining. It'll be informational, and it's only meant for people that really need information on the subject matter. So yeah, there will be a few of those videos. If you see them, if you're not interested in the content, just give them a skip. Don't watch it. Don't worry about it. They're not really there for you guys. They're just there for people that need the information. And yeah, so that's basically the future. I'm going to be slaying. I'm going to be thinking about rank. There is no ultimate goal in mind. There's not a certain rank I'd love to get. Well, no, there's not a certain rank I would like to get, but I would love to get into the double digits. I don't think I'm going to be that into RuneScape, though, to be able to reach that kind of height, and plus my life is far too busy. If I was still a university student, no doubt I'd get into the double digits, but in my current state of mind, it's just not a possibility anymore. It's not possible to work and to be one of the best players in RuneScape. And I imagine you would have to be in the double digits to ever be, thought of as a good player in this game. Me, I'm just an average player that's been playing a very long time, and you would expect me to be in this. You would think less of me to be any lower of a level, given the amount of time that I've spent on this game. Because you have to remember, I've been playing this game for 10 years now, 10 years, and I have been procrastinating on it quite a lot. So yeah, you would expect a lot more of my account, but it's simply because I'm not one of those like hardcore players. Anyway, guys, I'm going to leave it there, and then now you've got the rest of the vlog to enjoy. It's mainly about spins and I don't know, I wanted to talk about the Wicked Hood again, mainly about spins and me trying to save them, so just go ahead and watch the rest of the video. And starting from the next video is where you're going to see most of the Slayer content again, because that's when I'll seriously be going back to Slayer. So yeah, see you in the next clip, guys. Hey guys, it's Cthulthu here. So here I am, actually changing my spells. I just thought I'd make the video here, or at least start it here, because I thought this was a neat idea. So while I'm slaying again, I have to change my spell book quite often. I went and bought 20 Pharaoh staffs, or whatever they're called, scepters probably. Yeah, so I could teleport to get my ancient spells on all the time. But then it's about getting rid of the ancient spells. Now, I don't really want to be wasting any charges on the Pharaoh scepters, because the reason I bought 20 is because I don't really want to. I don't want to, you know, have a harder way of getting there. I don't want to do it using the Slayer ring or anything like that. I want to get there as fast as possible, but at the same token, I don't want to be wasting charges, so I can deactivate them. So the next thing that came to my mind was just to go to the Lunar place, activate Lunar spells, then deactivate them, and that puts me back onto normal spells. So that's what I'm doing to get back onto normal spells, and that's where this Wicked Hood comes in very usefully. And also, because it's probably a daily occurrence now, I get to do this every single day as well. I'm wondering how many people actually use their Wicked Hoods, because it is still a very useful item. You get a little bit of rune crafting experience, which is always helpful with the hard skill, and you get a few runes as well. I mean, how much have I made here? So I've used my two runes, the 2 rune options and then 2 essence options, or rather the essence option, the 100 essence, and that will give me double astrals. What am I looking for? I'm looking for price checker. So let's see, how much have I made just by coming here? I have made 33k, not that bad, is it, for a few seconds? And yes, I mean, I was using ancients to kill necrolls in the chaos tunnels, and now I have to go back onto normal spells because I have an ice strike worm task. So yeah, this Wicked Hood comes in really helpful. It's probably the best free item RuneScape have ever given us. It's free rune crafting experience, it's free runes, and it's a way of getting rid of ancient spells or getting onto Lunars very, very quickly. Now, I don't foresee myself having to get onto Lunars for any reason. I mean, the only real reason you'd want to switch to it is for Vengal and for and for farming. But yeah, it's a nice place to come in order to get rid of ancients without having to use a Pharaoh Scepter charge. But anyway, that's all I wanted to say. I don't know why I wanted to say that. Actually, you know what? I will add to that. I have been getting Squeak of Fortune spins from the floor. I've got 3 of them, and I've got the 2 free ones I get today. Now, I don't actually know if you get to continue keeping the 2 free ones you get per day as long as you log in. So I'm going to keep it as 5. I'm going to wait for the end of the day. I'm going to see if I get 2 more. And therefore it becomes 7 rather than staying at 5 and I lose the 2 free ones I should have got today. And if it is the case, if they keep stacking every single day, I'm just going to let it stack. I'm not going to use Squeak of Fortune. I'm just going to let it stack as much as possible. Also, I will probably confirm myself this later on, but just in case I don't, you guys can answer this question for me. I read somewhere that the Squeak of Fortune spins only stay there for 6 months, but I heard that there was a specific scenario in which they stayed only for 6 months, but in other scenarios perhaps they stay indefinitely. And I think I read it saying that if you buy the spins, then those spins only stay there for 6 months. But then it doesn't really say anything about the spins that you just normally get in game. Do those stay indefinitely? If they do, then why should I use my Squeak of Fortune at all? I could just keep saving those spins, and who knows, maybe I'll have 1,000 one day, and that'll be crazy, and then I'll be able to use 1,000 all in one go. I mean, the only disadvantage of that is the fact that, let's say I happen to get a divine with those 1,000 spins, I get it later rather than sooner. And that would be the only disadvantage. But otherwise, I mean, even if you were thinking about a new skill, so a new skill comes out, you wait 2 weeks in order to be able to start using lamps for that skill, and also you should probably have to be over level 60 as well. And then you've got 1,000 spins, and I can get medium lamps and small lamps, the non-specific ones that I can put onto this new skill. So yeah, why not save spins? I'd love to see if someone's already started doing this as well, but that's something I think I'm going to start to do. So as long as the counter says 7 by tomorrow. So in other words, I keep retaining the 2 skills, and also if I can get confirmation about how long the in-game spins stay for, then I might just collect them from now on. So we'll see where we go from that. Hey guys, it's Cthulthu here. So it is now officially on RuneScape the next day, and this is a checkup on the Squeak of Fortune thing. But first, I'm going to get my next task, the task that I'll start tomorrow. Also, if you look in my inventory, you'll see I just got my flask. In fact, what I do is I do it every 2 days, so that way the last few minutes of the current day, I can finish off getting 50 flasks, and then I can log off, log back in, and get another 50 flasks straight away. So I do that every 2 days now. But there we go. So 141 hellhounds. I don't even know where to do that. Yeah, I do that at Falador, don't I? Yep, I do it in Taverley, really. In fact, you know what? I'm going to have to relocate the position of the dungeon, because I think it might have moved. I'm not 100% sure on that. But yeah, obviously I haven't been there since the update to Taverley and Birmhaven. Birmhaven? No, that's the wrong place. What am I talking about? Burnthorpe, that's it. Anyway, right, so I've had a couple of Squeak of Fortune tickets, and so I'm expecting to see 9. I definitely had 7 the day before. I'm expecting to see 9. And come on, do I have to get rid of this conversation? Yeah, probably. There we go. I didn't. I did not get my spins. You know what? I'm going to log out quickly and just make sure 100%, because I did log in at a very specific time for the rock, but I don't know. Maybe the Squeak of Fortune update happens a little after. But I would be greatly annoyed if I didn't get my 2 free spins. I didn't. Okay, so there you go. I guess you don't get free spins if you've already got 7 on the go, which is a bit of a shame. Don't know if that's a bug or not. Let's see. Does it say anything here? Nope. Just says 7 spins remaining. So that is disappointing. So I guess there's no real point in saving them that way then, because if you're not going to get your 2 free a day, what's the point of saving them? Because you're likely to probably get more spins by just logging in every day, rather than continuing to slay day after day after day, hopefully getting to probably more spins a day. You know what? I'm just going to go ahead and use them in that case. So let's see if I get anything decent. Probably oh well, there we go. 50 GP. Now I tend to get a lot of lamps. So let's see if I get any. Swordfish, I've got plenty of those in my bank. I'm getting lots of those noted drops. A double spin, fantastic. The 2 free spins I should have got anyway. Well, actually, you're only really getting 1 free spin, and more swordfish. Oh, rune plate body, not too bad. Obviously not what I want. What I want is a rare item. Free Har'Aken or Divine. I'd settle for either one of those. I guess you could say Elysian, but at least Har'Aken and Divine have the best of purposes, whereas an Elysian is just a second-rate shield compared to Divine, really. Get my free spins. Oh God, I'm still annoyed. I don't understand why they wouldn't give me 2 free spins every day, regardless. 2 cowhide, fantastic. That'll come into use, I'm sure. And come on, what's this? What is it? A tattoo? Oh, and a medium lamp in dungeoneering, fantastic. So I usually get lamps. That's probably the longest I've ever gone without getting a lamp. Like, what was that? 7 spins plus the 2 free ones. So 8 spins that I got, and then the last one was the lamp. And 17k experience. There we go. So there we go. Apparently, if you want to save your spins, you do not get the free spins, or maybe it works the other way around. So you get, probably works the other way around. If you don't use your 2 free spins on one day, you won't get 2 free spins the next day. I'm guessing that's how it works then, which is a shame. I mean, I guess you could try getting a couple of free spins in the game, then getting your 2 free spins, and then maybe if you spin twice, not all 4 times, and then maybe the next day you'll get your 2 free spins again. So basically, maybe if you use just 2 spins every day, so you're using the free spins rather than ones you get in game, maybe that makes a difference. Who knows? Will I find out? I guess so. Why not? It's not big of a deal, is it? In fact, you know what? I'm just going to log out one more time, and see that now that I've used all my spins, will I get my free spins? But yeah, it's 1:11, which is British summertime, so 1 a.m. in the morning basically, and yeah, nope, doesn't look like I'm getting anything. So there you go. You're not saving your free spins, unfortunately. That is a shame. Well, anyway, guys, see you in the next video.